Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Okay, today we're gonna be making a video about how to play Ryan Gosling Driver from the movie Drive in 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. Now, if you know me, you know I'm a big fan of Ryan Gosling. I'm a big fan of Drive, and you know, if anybody else is interested, just follow along. I'm going to keep it simple. All you're going to need is the player's handbook. Yeah. Okay, so one of the first things you're going to want to do in the book is choose your starting race and class. Well, that's kind of easy enough for us because Driver is a human. So we're going to be doing that. So just go to the part of the book that says human, and then it'll give you an option for a normal human or a variant human. But Drive guy is kind of cool, so we're going to say that he's a variant, and this will give him 2 ability score increases up by 1, as well as a proficiency in a skill of our choice and a feat of our choice. And the ability scores that we're going to improve are probably going to be dexterity and I'd say constitution or charisma, or you know, any of the stats really. Your pick. Just pick 2 stats, and we'll take it from there. So you pick human. For our class, we're gonna play fighter, because there's really a lot of ways you can interpret the Drive guy character. He could be like a bard who plays his playlist or something, but we're gonna be going with fighter for this one today. So yeah, level 1, you get some stuff. Just take all of that, you know, and you also get a fighting style. So again, there's a lot of ways to interpret this character, but I think the one that would be cool maybe is dueling. So you deal extra damage when you have a weapon in one hand, and I'd say for this case it would be like his hammer. You know, if you've seen the movie, he has like a hammer. So just take that, and yeah, I think that, and you also get and then you're gonna want your equipment. So I'd recommend, it says here in the book, chainmail and a martial weapon and shield. So I'd pick like a hammer, like a warhammer, and then maybe for range you could say a light crossbow. I don't think he uses one in the movie, but and then a dungeoneer pack. Okay, so now that the kind of build of our character, oh, I forgot about the feat. So go to the part of the book where that is listed, and a feat is like a cool special ability that you get for being different. And again, there's a lot of different ways to play this character. So you could take actor, you know, because he's a stunt double, or he acts in the movie. Take alert, you know, he's kind of alert. He's also he's kind of lucky. Not really. I'd say maybe not lucky, you know. Observant, yeah, I'd say that's a good one. But the one that I think would fit the character best for you is probably mounted combatant. So that's like when you have a mount, like you are better at like riding a horse or something. But we're gonna get into like how we're really gonna play around with the character and stuff and make it a bit cooler. Okay, what's left? Oh right, you're gonna want to pick a background for your character. I think easy, if you go in the player's handbook, a criminal, obviously. You could do criminal or entertainer, and just pick your stuff. Just make sure. What are the skills? Just make sure. I don't think they list the skills in the book. Do they list the? Just make sure that you're proficient in dexterity, like sleight of hand, and stealth, and intimidation. Right. Oh, you could also take the background soldier, because you get mounted land vehicle proficiency, and we're going to use that in synergy with mountain combatant. And okay, so this is where the build really starts taking place. So you're going to show up to a session. The first thing you're going to want to buy is ask your dungeon master if you can buy a horse, and you're probably not going to have much money, and a horse is like 75 gold, so you could try and steal it or use your intimidation skill to intimidate it, or you could try and sell your equipment. But the first thing you're going to want to do on session 1 is get a horse, right? Okay, so once that's taken care of, what you're going to want to do as well is then just ask your DM, because like Ryan Gosling has a car in the movie, so like obviously a horse is not a car, so you're gonna have to ask your dungeon master. You're gonna want to ask your dungeon master, hey, can I swap can I reskin the horse? Can we reflavor the horse as a car, and just keep the stats the same, right? So like a 2007 silver Chevy Impala. It's the most popular car in the state of California. I think at the time that they were making the Drive movie. If I look in the back of the book, Warhorse, that's like 400 a riding horse. Yeah, that's cheaper. Yeah, so armor class 10, it's large, so like a human can go on it. Hit point 13, speed 60 feet. That's pretty fast for a car. Hooves, yeah, just for the hooves, just like reframe that as like hitting someone with your car. Passive perception 10. I don't know if the car has like a sensor or stuff, but like, yeah, high strength, good constitution, low intelligence. Yeah, the horse is gonna work just fine for the car. So just get to session, try and steal or buy a horse, and then, or just ask your DM if you can start with one, and then ask if you can also have a car, if the horse can be a car. So what the final thing is, how do you play this character in the long run? As a fighter, you level up, and there's a few in the player's handbook, a few different types of fighters you could be. You could do battle master, and you could get some cool maneuvers. It's like a car maneuver maybe, and I think you could do stuff like a menacing attack and scare people and stuff, and like I think he does that in the movie. So maybe you could do that. you know, at higher levels you can study your enemies, and I think he's kind of good at reading people in the movie. And then what I would recommend though, that's cool. There's also a fighter where you can do magic, but he doesn't do magic in the movie. So for simplicity's sake, I would probably argue to do the champion fighter. So at level 3, you will get a better critical hit, or it'll be more common, and I think he did some critical hits in the movie. But then I think this is really in flavor with the character. Remarkable athlete. Yeah, I would definitely say that for Drive Guy. Um, um, Yeah, and then at level 18, the big feature for the class, I would say yeah, Survivor, because spoilers for the movie, but he's a survivor, and I think that fighter is really good. Yeah, is that? Yeah, I think, yeah, so the fighter skills that you're going to want are animal handling, and just reflavor that as driving. And then intimidation, and then the criminal background or soldier background could give you. So, I mean, like, you're not really breaking any rules here. You're doing everything within the player's handbook. And it's important to remember that this is, it's a fun game, and we're all here to have fun. So if your DM doesn't want you to play Drive Guy, they're not. I don't want to be mean here, but I don't know if they're really like. I don't know if they're really like doing the game. And maybe you should run. Maybe you should run the game. Okay. Oh, right. For the starting weapon, hammer. Okay. Light hammer. That's good too. Or warhammer. Okay. And the chainmail. Ask your DM to reflavor your armor as the jacket. Okay, and if they're a cool DM, they'll let you do that. Okay, everybody, thank you. I hope you like this video, and follow in the future for more. I could do more drive videos, or I could, if anyone wants to see me do like Batman or something, or or like Ryan Gosling in La La Land would be like a bard. So now you're kind of getting in my head. When I make these sorts of content, you just try and get in the head of the character. And say, like, if the character was, it's my last advice. If the character was here, what would they be? Right, and remember that there's no right way to do something, But if you're doing this stuff, remember the GM should, we're all here to have fun, right? So nothing that we're doing is breaking the game. So okay, everybody, I hope you like this video, and follow for more Ryan Gosling. For more D&D content. Okay, bye everybody. Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe. Do you see that? Do you see the jacket? Yeah, it's kind of cool, right? Okay, bye everybody, for real now. Okay, bye.